and welcome to Gate Academy. Please let me know in the comment section that I am audible and visible so that we can start our today's session, which is on complete roadmap on journal aptitude. Okay, please let me know in the comment section that my voice is clear and video is clear as well. Okay, now in this session we are going to discuss a plan, or we can say a complete roadmap on journal aptitude. This session is purely for all the aspirants who are preparing for GATE 2023. Now we have four types of journal aptitude which is asked in GATE 2023, and they are verbal ability, or we can say the verbal aptitude, quantitative aptitude, analytical aptitude, and spatial aptitude. So the IIT divided journal aptitude in four categories, and out of these four categories there are 10 questions asked which carries 15 marks. We have 5 questions each of 1 marks and 5 more questions each of 2 marks. So here total we have 10 questions and they carry 15 marks. Now in today's session we discuss how we are going to plan this 15 marks for GATE 2023. For 2023. So if we talk about these four topics, the most important topics out of these four is quantitative aptitude. This is the most important topic, and after that this analytical aptitude, and then spatial aptitude, and then our verbal aptitude. So now let's discuss each of them and let's see what topics cover under these. So if we talk about the very first topic, that is verbal aptitude, here we have some basic English grammars like tenses, articles, adjectives, prepositions, conjunctions, verb noun agreement, and some other part of speech, and all these topics we have already studied in our schools. In schooling we already covered such topics and these topics as well, but as we know there are on the daily basis we read new words, new vocab, so we have to keep updated ourselves for the words, idioms and phrases which are also covered in verbal aptitude. So if we talk about the verbal aptitude, we can say hardly 1 to 2 questions are asked in the GATE examination. So we can easily cover this verbal aptitude section. Now let's move to the next part, that is quantitative aptitude, and this is the most important section of journal aptitude. Here we can say out of 15 marks it carries near around 6 to 9 marks. Out of 15, only quantitative aptitude carries 6 to 9 marks, and here we have topics like data interpretation, 2D and 3D dimension plots, some maps, tables, numerical computation, estimations like ratio, proportion, powers, exponent, logarithms, permutation, combinations, series, mensuration, geometry, elementary statistics, and probability. Or we can also classify them as percentage, ratio, average. We should start our preparation from quantitative aptitude and from these three topics. These are the three basic topics, and if we learn the basic concepts of these three topics, then we can easily attempt the rest topics as well. After completing these topics, we should move to the topics like time and work, time and distance, and in this, pipes and systems, boat and streams, and speed, trains and speed. After covering these topics, we should move on average, concept of average, numbers, or we can say the number system, problems on ages, and after that series. We should divide all the topics in groups, like I divided few topics in group 1, group 2 and group 3. If we cover topics like this, we can easily cover all the part which is covered under the quantitative aptitude. As I said, quantitative aptitude is one of the most important topic which is covered under general aptitude, and we can, trust me, we can easily score 15 out of 15 in gate examination if we plan in a correct manner or in a right way. Now after that, you can cover your 2D and 3D section and geometry, coordinate geometry as well. Coordinate geometry as well. Now if we talk about some other topics like DI, if you have command or you know the basic concepts of percentage, ratio and proportion and the concept of average, you can easily attempt all the questions which are asked in the DI, because the questions which is asked in DI that are very easy and that are on the basic concepts of these topics. So you should divide the topics in sub groups and try to attempt that group first, and then second group, then third group, then fourth group, and so on. Now let's move to the next section which we have, that is analytical reasoning, or we can say the analytical aptitude. In this we have some logical questions, that is deduction and induction, analogy, numerical relations and reasoning. Basically here we have topics that is completely based on the logical reasoning. For example, here we have topics from reasoning, that is alphanumeric series, blood relations, coding, decoding, clock, analogy, odd one out, direction sense, syllogisms, decision making, and in decision makings we have topic like statement and assumption, statement and conclusion, logical inference and so on. So if when we are preparing for quantitative aptitude, simultaneously we can start any of the topic out of these, because these topics are very easy. Here we have one so most important topic in this is alphanumeric series. This alphanumeric series and questions from like blood relations, syllogism is a very important topic. So we should prepare ourselves in a very good way or very good manner so that we can easily score 15 out of 15. As we know, the syllogisms is such topic that is or we can say 90% are chances that one question syllogism is fixed or the question from decision making is fixed. So we should prepare such topic first and rest of the topics are covered with time to time. Now let's move to the very last topic that we have is spatial aptitude. This one is very easy or we can easily do that questions. This is transformation of shapes, translation, rotation, scaling, mirroring, assembling and grouping, paper folding, cutting and patterns in 2 or 3 dimensions. Here we have questions from the totally depends on the our logical thinking. We can say that if I am having a shape like this, so now what is the mirror image of this figure? We can easily identify out of the 4 topics. All we have to do is when we are attempting the questions from spatial aptitude, we have to concentrate on the question and on the figures as well, so we can easily identify and eliminate the options which are not appropriate. And in general aptitude, if we use elimination method, if we are using elimination method, we can easily increase our accuracy, because we know the like if we having 4 options, if I know that option number B and option number D can't be answered, so we can easily eliminate these options and we have now 50-50 in between A and C. By doing this approach, we can increase our accuracy in the examination as well. Now how we are going to prepare for general aptitude for GATE 2023. Now we have sufficient time period. If we do practice for 2 hours, or we can say 1.5 hours on the daily basis, that is sufficient. There's no need to invest 5 or 6 hours for general aptitude. You only have to invest 1 to 2 hours on the daily basis. But this term is important, that is daily basis. If you invest your few hours on the daily basis on general aptitude, you can easily score 15 out of 15 in GATE examination. All you have to do is you have to work on your concepts. You have to grab that concept which are covered in such topics. And by doing the practice, you can easily achieve 15 out of 15 marks. General aptitude is all about practice. And all we know that practice makes a man and women perfect. So do more practice. As you do more and more practice, you will achieve and you will learn all the tricks and all the concepts as well. Okay, any questions? Sure, Nikhil, we will plan some sessions on analytical, spatial, quantitative and verbal ability. So don't worry about that. We can take session and we can plan session on each of them. So any doubts, any questions, any queries? All you have to do is you have to select for one topic from out of these. I suggest start from this topic. We should start from quantitative aptitude, as we know this is the most important topic, and start from the percentage, ratio and average. And after attempting all these all these three topics. Now move to the next topics, and then analytical aptitude, then special, and then verbal. This is a sequence we should follow, or I can suggest that you should follow this pattern, that first, second, third, and the fourth. Right now, you should plan, like I should study 1 hour or like 1.5 hour every day for quant, for analytical, for special, and for verbal. So you at the end of the month of December 2022, you know each and every concept of general aptitude, and when you are going to attempt your gate 2023, you can easily score 15 out of 15 marks, right? So now this is the brief description of your general aptitude course and the structure which was described by the IIT. Mohan, we are not saying that classes are starting from the next day, but we are going to plan classes, so don't worry about that. Okay, that's all from my side. Thank you so much for watching this video, and have a nice day.